What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. We have some interesting stuff going on, guys, because Ripple has officially released a platform for central banks to issue their CBDCs. Yes, this is absolutely very big news. Ripple is providing a platform for central banks, governments, and financial institutions to issue their own CBDC. The platform is powered by XRP Ledger, but was built on a new private ledger. Now, when we actually go and read into this, you can also see, guys, that the firm will showcase a real estate tokenization product as part of Hong Kong Monetary Authority EHKD pilot. This is absolutely stunning, guys. Here you can see how they are showing you what they are planning to do with this. Using Ripple's platform, government institutions can manage and customize the entire life cycle of the CBDC, which includes minting, distribution, redemption, token burning. Financial institutions would also be able to manage and participate in inter-institutional settlement and distribution functions using CBDC. Now, we have told you that this was coming. Eventually, this is the way forward. They cannot use Bitcoin, they cannot use Ethereum, they cannot use anything else, guys. This is it. The XRP ledger was always built for this. A few saw it coming, and now you can clearly see that it's coming into fruition, right? Let's take a look at Ripple's expertise lies in XRP for payments and commercial. Central bank money is integral to the Internet of Value. Full suite based on XRP Ledger. 90% countries focus on efficient cross-border payments. Cross-border is key in every project. Seamless digital asset transfer between chains is essential. This guy is telling you what they're building, how they look to use CBDCs. You can see CBDC in Montenegro. Let's take a look.
We've sort of positioned ourselves to have a full platform. So, we're not just supplying a ledger, we're not just supplying, a payments element. We actually have this full suite. We're calling it the Ripple CBDC platform, what we call a full stack solution. So it has everything that the central bank and commercial banks need to manage and issue CBDC. So there's something called the issuer, which is where you do the minting and the distribution of the CBDC. Next module is the operator, so that enables you to manage the currency, perform payments, and so forth. Then there's the core ledger. The ledger is sort of the fundamental technology behind it, and we've based our CBDC ledger on the public XRP ledger, which is built, primarily for payments, very fast, low cost, very sustainable. And then you have wallets, the user wallets behind it. There's a lot of reasons why CBDC is of interest. I think over 90% of countries now have got some work going on in the CBDC space. And there are different motivations. One of the core ones is payments efficiency. So if you think about our core businesses, we have the RippleNet, which is a cross-border payments network. As I mentioned earlier, cross-border is a big topic for central banks. So we see huge efficiencies that can be made, addressing the frictions and high costs with cross-border payments today. So CBDC will be part of that as one of the digital currencies used for cross-border. It's very interesting. You think CBDC would be a sort of sovereign topic, right? A central bank that's part of the government, related to the government in a country. But without exception, every project we're involved in has got cross-border payments as one of the top topics that they want to improve. Now, whether that's remittances or, trade flows, lots of different reasons. Think about a lot of the innovation that's going on around, digital payments of different sorts. The technology has to work, right? You have to be able to take an asset from one chain to another. You have to think about, how that does. So the whole area of interoperability is one of the top topics that we're always asked questions about. Like the CBDC, and the basic ability to do a payment and settle in a digital way is what's going to be needed to help these other Web3 applications come to reality. So that's I think the net answer of why CBDC is so important to us. The Internet of Value is going to have central bank money as part of it, and we want to be a facilitator of that. We're builders, and we want to make sure that we can help the central banks and the private sector collaborate so that we can start moving further towards this Internet of Value vision.
Right, guys? Internet of Value. Now put that in your mind because it's gonna become something. And I think 2030, guys, is gonna look very, very different for Web3, how it's looking now, right? You can have your wallet in your browser, but everything will be more done on the XRP ledger because it's just so fast. It was always built for payments. And everything you do, I don't know, guys, if you're using MetaMask or anything like that. If you do anything in Web3, you're always confirming payments. You're always paying gas fees, confirming, and all that stuff. You have to understand that's all payments, and XRP was made for payments. So that's the whole thing, guys. If XRP was integrated into Web3, it would be very, very efficient. There was a lot of FUD recently reclaiming MoneyGram abandoned Ripple. Here's a patent from 2023 including XRP as settlement mechanism for cross-border payments. This patent was found, guys, by people, and it's actually true. So you can look this up. The official source, guys, I do not know, but this was viral. System and method for providing an automated trading platform for cross-border settlements. And here you can see that they want to use XRP Ripple to actually settle, and this is an official patent that they are eligible to do so from MoneyGram and beyond. So again, because there was a lot of talk that MoneyGram abandoned Ripple and kind of that, but that's not true. And yet some folks think Ripple is some foo-foo company. Strap in, let me get this straight. So within the last 7 days, we've seen the following from Ripple: Hinman emails ruling. So for those who do not know, the judge actually ruled that these Hinman emails cannot be redacted. They have to be shown. So another big win for Ripple because they will be shown and we will see what is in those emails. And that's going to be a very big part of winning this case. Metaco 250 million acquisition. That is a crypto company which Ripple has acquired for $250 million in a bear market, guys. Remember that. Cbdc platform announcement. So that's the thing that we were talking about. Hong Kong Cbdc pilot, ex-Amazon CFO joining the team. Not to mention earlier this month, Ripple expanded into Dubai and also were the #1 ranked Cbdc vendor against 15 competitors. Something big is on its way and I expect it is very close. Any day now, guys, when we have some serious rulings, right? When this lawsuit is over, it's just very easy, right? XRP cannot hold this price much longer. You can clearly see the utility. Ripple announced a pilot of a private version of the public open source XRP ledger that provides central banks a secure, controlled, and flexible solution for the issuance and management of digital currencies. The Cbdc private ledger. The Cbdc private ledger is based on the same blockchain technology that powers the XRP ledger, which has supported the management of billions of dollars of value for over 8 years, without any significant security or operational issues. If you think about this, guys, XRP has 0 issues on the XRP ledger. It didn't have an outage. It's not unfunctional. Everything functions 24/7. It's working for 8 years. Very long time, very stable, very low cost, environment friendly. We can keep going, guys. Over 5,400 currencies have been issued on the XRP ledger over the past 8 years, including XRP, which can be leveraged as a neutral bridge asset for frictionless value movement between CBDCs and other currencies. Shout out to Kev on this. Has anyone ever fully read the Future of Money and Payments Executive Order 14067? In terms of the underlying infrastructure, retail and wholesale CBDC could run on centralized payment systems or DLT for processing payments. Because CBDC is a riskless liability of the central bank, current technology suggests that CBDC would be transferred on a system administered by the central bank. Technological developments such as DLT could enable a variety of models with roles for specialized intermediaries to initiate, process, and execute CBDC's payments. DLT-based systems could be both permissioned, meaning the network of nodes that verify or commit transactions would be pre-approved entities, or permissionless, where any entity with the requisite technology and capacity could act as a node. However, a permissionless system could introduce distributed governance and would present substantial risk for a CBDC, such that a central bank would be unlikely to adopt it. That is crazy, right? So again, there is zero risk with using Ripple as a CBDC platform because they know that this was already made for that. Last thing I want to show you guys, banks, asset managers, payment providers are continuously telling people utility will rule the day, almost as if they know there will be utility bull run in the future, which we have been talking about a lot, right? We have been telling you guys that the next bull run could be about utility. So it may be true, maybe not. Let's take a look.
As always, dropping the gems for you all. This is why you do not pay attention to FUD. Y'all know who State Street Corporation is? Asset manager, actually number 4 in the ranking via the biggest asset managers in the United States with over $36 trillion in assets as of 31 December 2022 under custody, right? Why would you not listen to them? 3.5 trillion in assets under management. Let's check this out. What did they just release in April? Their digital digest. Let's scroll down and take some key interesting factors away from this that we have been discussing for the longest time. Pay attention. The industry must not only coexist with the current market structure, but also act as a bridge for current asset classes. This is going to blow your mind. It goes on to talk about the steps that they think are going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check this out. A shift from speculative assets to utility-based assets, a maturing in the crypto for payments market, heavy-handed regulations towards crypto.
Now, I have to stop there, guys, because you understand where I'm going with this, right? This is what we have been talking about. These people know what is going to happen. They have $30 trillion in assets under custody. They know what is going to happen. They're just putting it in a digest, not really secret or hidden. They just put it out there because people are just going to read it and think, oh, whatever, right? But we know, people who do research, they know what XRP means, XLM, XDC, all these things. They're not just there for speculative reasons. Open your eyes. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.